Off work sports, man. I'm teary eyed right now. I'm really tired because I stayed up watching that game, so you can see my face and got hit with a Mack truck. But anyway, the game is what the game is, and I just lost a bet, man. I told you guys in my playoff series, I said OKC has a chance, being one of the most athletic teams in the NBA, to make it to the Western Conference Finals. And I just did a video on Russell Westbrook. If you haven't seen any uploads, reason being is, man, that strike thing is sick, man. If you play any music in the background, I mean, they'll strike your thing. The content can't be shown. And, I'm not really on here on a money hunt. I just love sports. But anyway, it is what it is. Russell Westbrook has a career dilemma at 30 years old now. Still an exciting player, still a player that I would love to watch. I would love to see his progression. What is he going to go to in his career? What's going to become of him? Is he going to morph into something different? Because in the next few years, I think what we're going to see is the athleticism is going to start to fade. And I would like to see what he becomes. Now, if he keeps it for another 3 or 4 years, it doesn't matter. He'll probably be out, and he may be able to. LeBron James is not doing so bad. But yes, Russell Westbrook is from an era. I did a full video on this. He's from an era where it was individual ball. He's coming right off the cusp of the Iverson era. The Steve Francis, whereas one guy could shoot you out of heaven, and he would shoot, the same stats you're seeing from Russ. 6 for 23, 6 for 22. I mean, they would shoot the hell out of the ball. It'd be one guy. Russ has improved over the years on shooting the ball wildly. I know you're going to say, what the hell are you talking about? He's still shooting the ball wildly. The problem is he hasn't improved his percentage of shooting. He has gone down in his shooting percentage from regular field goals to three-point shots. It is hurting the team. Now, is it a scheme thing or is it Russell Westbrook? I'm going to say it now. Mr. Donovan did not utilize his whole OKC team. So after we jump on Russ and go blah, 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 Russ this, Russ that, blah, 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 they don't utilize their whole team. There's players on that team that should have seen more minutes, and they didn't play. Kept it to a shorter roster than usual. I know I'm going to get negged here. Why didn't Deontay Burton or Hamidou Diallo play? Okay, I'm not sure about Diallo. I don't know if he was injured. There's another gentleman. I forgot his name. Number 11. He kind of took over the Cephalosha role. He didn't play. I mean, there's several players on the bench that it just makes you wonder. Could you have played Schrader more? I mean, I don't understand the logic of the coaching. I know it's like an easy way out. Okay, blame the coaches. Don't blame Russell Westbrook. I know he's the high dollar guy, but you got to infuse another. 2 superstars will not take you there. It's not going to take you there. Everyone's watching basketball now. 2 superstars cannot take you there. Now, you're going to say, well, look at the Blazers. Agreed. But they're a team, okay? When you got the ball hog guys, and I don't want to call them that, when your offense surrounds around 2 guys and you don't really utilize everybody else like a Steven Adams inside, or you even got Markieff Morris, who's one of those great glue guys at the power forward position. Usually that's a forward position job. You're not utilizing them, right? Okay. How do you get Terrence Ferguson more in the offense? A super talent. Big vertical. Needs to gain some weight in the summertime. But I mean, I'm telling you, folks, if Ferguson was on the right team, his young potential, he could be, a poor man's Victor Oladipo. You see what Oladipo did when he left Westbrook? Okay, when he left OKC, and he credits all his success to OKC Westbrook, right, for helping him out. However, the coaching scheme needs to change. Westbrook needs to shoot 1 million jumpers with Dirk Nowitzki this summer. 1 million. 1 million. Because not only is it going to help his career, because his athleticism is going to start to fade, it's also going to help the OKC Thunder. Paul George, I got to say, great job with his injury. I got nothing bad to say about Paul George. That last shot, yeah, Dame Lillard came down. Nothing you can do there, man. He shot 36, 37 foot all the way away. Even if you faced up on him, it could have been a stupid foul. There could have been a lot of different things that could have happened. I think that was a good play from him. the game should never come to that. It shouldn't come to one player making a play, but sometimes that's how the playoffs go. OKC Thunder, big disappointment. Even though the Blazers were the better seeded team, I do not think in my right mind that the OKC Thunder should have lost this game. Logic tells me there's an opportunity here for improvement in the coaching scheme. Either let Billy Donovan go, or you bring in some offensive-minded coaches. Okay, that can help out. You need to surround yourself with more three-point shooters, or get a three-point shooting coach. I think shooting is something that can be learned. I'm one of those few with that opinion. You can learn shooting. But then they need to practice. So the first half of the season, because game time versus practice is different, you're going to be losing a lot because these guys are going to be shooting it out. Say, shoot that. I just paid for this thing. Shoot it out. Shoot it out. Get it in your system. Get used to it, because a lot of these guys are not used to it. Jeremy Grant, I tell you, I love him. I think he's being underutilized by far. I think that is the third piece that they're not even thinking about using. He's a 6'10", long arm, can now gain the three, athletic, can put the ball on the floor. He is a tremendous talent. He's not being utilized. They did the same thing with Perry Jones. They ruined his career. I'm tired of coaching, not knowing how to coach right. Sometimes it angers me. Play the guys. Give them 10, 15 minutes. I don't care about the star that's complaining and crying, oh, I need my burn. Listen, man, if this is what happens when you don't develop everybody properly, because he has all-stars on that team. So anyway, OKC for me, and maybe now on the other hand, here I got to play both sides. Maybe the players are not working hard. Maybe they don't have, not doing the right things in practice, or showing themselves outside of practice to be something that deserves minutes. Maybe he's one of those coaches. But right now, I'm on the outside looking in. I don't have those details. All I know is folks are not playing. You're not giving yourself a chance with some other all-stars who are on the bench, potential all-stars, in my opinion. I don't know how Hamad Diallo is going to be, but I know he has an exciting vertical. I know he's improved his jumper in college. He didn't have one. He's starting to improve. Why not play the boy? Play him. Let him shoot. Let Ferguson shoot 20. Let him shoot 20. I'd rather see Ferguson shoot 20 than Russell. I know they're going to say Russell gets paid. Well. So big disappointment. I have lost the Western Conference bracket. I'm usually, I bet 70%, 60, 70% with my predictions. I've lost a big one here. At OKC going far. What happens next with the Blazers? I don't know. They're an exciting team, total team. And they have good players. This is just really a loss on the Thunder's focus and their team basketball. The Blazers shouldn't have beat them, but it is what it is. We're going to move forward and see what happens next in the next series. Exciting games. I still got the Spurs winning. Again, I don't do videos because I just want my predictions to rest on themselves. And the Spurs I think they're going to beat the Nuggets, like I said. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I think I said Houston was going to win. Yeah, I said Golden State was going to win. I mean, those are the normal. Everyone knows that. So let's see what happens next. The East Coast is probably more fun for the next series. Round 2 coming up, baby. Let's go.